Good morning and welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather brief. Taking a brief look at the current radar out there, we are looking good, still remaining clear of any precipitation in the immediate area, and again, expecting that to remain the case for a majority of the day. Might see a couple showers working their way in from the west, but otherwise staying dry until later this afternoon into the evening hours. And then looking ahead to the latter half of the week, we're going to see a blocking pattern aloft in the upper levels developing and holding into the weekend, with that setup featuring a slow moving low over eastern Canada that will drift across northern New England, and another system being a bit smaller but stronger, pushing across the southern portion of the United States from the Baja Peninsula to the plains by Friday night. And then by Saturday, we'll see that southern low pushing into the Carolinas, bringing us a light chance or a slight chance of rain as it crosses the region. With that being said, many of the models do suggest that much of that rainfall will stay south of the Wallops area, with any precipitation that does happen to reach the local area happening to be light and likely non-severe. And then once that low passes on Saturday, we'll see high pressure from the west building in over the southeast. That is going to keep us dry through the early portions of next week, with the next chance of rain looking to arrive mid to late next week as a warm front tied to a low pressure system moves into the area, as that low moves through the Great Lakes and ultimately pushes into the mid-Atlantic. Otherwise, looking decent for the week ahead. For the 24-hour forecast, remaining on track, seeing broken to mostly overcast conditions throughout much of the working day today. Might see a few more breaks in the clouds as we move into the afternoon, seeing those temperatures climb into the low 60s, similar to what we've seen over the previous days here this week, and winds on the gradual incline, likely gusting to about 22 knots. As we move into those late evening hours, we'll also see that cloud cover building in and bringing in those rain chances, and even the chance of seeing some lightning and having some thunderstorms move through. See much of that activity exiting in the early morning hours of tomorrow. And those winds will then likely be on the decline, seeing them steadily hovering in the upper teens to low 20s before mellowing out midday tomorrow. And early tomorrow, we may also see some lowered cloud cover as we move into the daybreak hours that will eventually erode away, making for much sunshine, or much more sunshine than what we have seen here today. For the short-term outlook on Thursday, looking to see partly cloudy conditions, a very slight chance of that low-level cloud cover lingering into the morning hours of the day, and a high in the mid to upper 60s, as well as a slight chance of a wind advisory hanging on in those morning hours. For Thursday night, partly cloudy, a low of 46, and Friday, partly to mostly cloudy with slightly breezy conditions and a high in the mid 60s. Now, for the 7 days ahead, for this afternoon, seeing a chance of, or this evening better yet, seeing a chance for some showers and thunderstorms. As mentioned earlier, we'll see that activity clearing in the morning hours of tomorrow, and we'll see clearing skies. On Friday, those clouds will start to build back in as that low approaches down to the south and moves through the Carolinas or along the Carolina coast on Saturday. That will bring in our next rain chance for the week ahead, along with some cooler temperatures that are going to linger for both Saturday and Sunday. And on Sunday, behind that low, that exiting low, we'll see clearing skies, and by Monday we'll see temperatures return to about seasonal averages, and then on Tuesday we'll have those temperatures climbing to slightly above average as high pressure builds in over the southeast. So aside from this afternoon and that low on Saturday, we should remain mostly dry for the week ahead, and any rain that we do see, aside from maybe some isolated storms this evening, the rain should be light and scattered in nature. So a nice week ahead, especially as we exit the weekend and into the earlier portions of next week. That is going to conclude the 7-day outlook. Hope everyone has a wonderful day, and we will be back tomorrow at 8:15 with the daily weather operations brief.